Hello. Good evening. How's everybody? All right. Happy Saturday. Is this a show? Just kidding. No, but welcome to Beyond Baroque. This is the Wanda Coleman Theater. We are Los Angeles' oldest literary arts organization. This place has been around since 1968. We are in a historic building. This is a 120 plus year old building. This used to be the original Venice City Hall before Los Angeles annexed Venice. We're in a historic place. This was City Hall, and right next door we have the old city jail, but now both buildings have been overtaken by artists. Spark is next door, which is led by Chicana muralist Judy Baca. And right here we have this beautiful space that has been shifting leaderships over 5 decades now. We are on stolen land. This is unceded territory, so we recognize that we are, in this settlement that we know as Venice, but in reality, this is Tongva, Tataviam, Chumash territory, and we recognize they are the original stewards of this land, and we honor their communities, stories, and cultures. Tonight, we have a bit of a mix of spoken word. We have some music. We'll be hearing from Matthew Perez Trio. We'll be having the Loved Ones. We'll be enjoying some new arrangements of the Loved Ones and the trajectory that Raul Garcia has had over the last 10 years. So it's awesome. Let's give him a round of applause. Much like the Hollywood Bowl, we'll probably get started with just like sitting down, but once the music starts, please stand up and make yourselves comfortable. You are welcome to come in and out of the theater, where restrooms are, men's bathrooms upstairs, women's bathroom downstairs. We have drinks out in the back, just no food in the theater, that's all. But we'll first get started with some poetry here in the space. So our first 2 poets here, that is Julieta and Genesis, are they here? See Julieta, so, okay. Julieta, I think, is the first time that you're in the space. So, we have just a rotation of international poets in the space, and it's always awesome to bring new voices to the Wanda Coleman Theater. So let's give Julieta a round of applause.
Thank you. Hello. I'm very nervous. This is my first time reading ever my poetry. I always read everyone else's, but this is the first time. So I want to thank Raul so much for inviting me here. I really appreciate it. And I'm really excited and I'm nervous because I'm like a poet. I'm being very vulnerable today. So here I go. Okay, so my introduction. This poem is called an Introduction and called Ask Me. My name is Julieta. Ask me about how many times my name has been butchered this week. Ask me about the thyroid medication I've been taking since birth. Ask me about my single mom and my mom's longtime friend called Dad. Ask me about how my biological father cheated on my mother while she was pregnant. Ask me about how my biological father lied to me. Ask me about being a babysitter at 8 years old. Ask me about my poetry. Ask me how my 3-in-1 job and second jobs are going. Ask me what it feels like to be a godmother. Ask me how I am now coming out to you as queer. Ask me about my history with self-homophobia and how I'm working through that. Ask me what it's like being an indigenous queer in a predominantly white Republican neighborhood. Ask me about my camping trips. Ask me about all the pets I've had to leave behind. Ask me about decentralizing men. Ask me about the love I have for my friends and how I'm curating that group. Ask me about the predators, groomers, and rapists that haunt me. Ask me about my growing family. Ask me about the questions I had that were left unanswered and ignored. Ask me how trail running training is going. Ask me about the races I've ran. Ask me about me, who, what, where, when, and why. This life is full of wonders, anxieties, knowledge, and curses. Okay, so the next couple poems, I do want to give like a content warning, because there's, in case anyone's squeamish, I'm going to talk about some bodily functions. And then the next couple poems have to do with child abuse too. So this poem is called Traumatic Shits. A poo, a shit, a bowel movement, una mierda, un cerote, una cagada, caca. I respect the shits I take more than the men I'm writing this poem about. The men who decided that a 5-year-old girl was an easy target. The lack of a bowel movement in a child is trauma stuck in her intestines, in her insides. The little pebbles of shit that she forced out of her little body were the times he requested kisses on his 30-year-old mouth. The small plopping sounds in the water were the same sounds I heard from the doctor telling my mother that I should eat more fruits and vegetables. The sweat beading on my sweet little face that made my baby hairs stick to my forehead was my mother frustratingly giving me spoonfuls of oil, forcing fibrous, rich foods on me, and threatening me to use the restroom. The imaginary town I made up to get me through these traumatic experiences were my support system, my dissociation. They were the ones who I trusted, my friends. I was their protector while on that toilet. The hemorrhoids are remnants of my past, reminders of the old, reminders of the shits I couldn't take, reminders of those horrid days. We're joined now together, alone, in peace, sharing the story of traumatic shits. Thanks. All right, the next one is, thank you, The Junkyard. A home of memories and garbage, but treasure to some. My junkyard is full of roaches and infestation. Turn on the lights and they scatter kind of infestation. My junkyard is full of bribes. Don't call the cops. Don't tell your mom. I'll buy you a doll. You can play a computer game. You can play Super Nintendo on his lap. My junkyard is full of broken promises of an absent parent who left us to fend for ourselves, to start his own family. My junkyard is full of messed up parts, self-esteem, depression, anxiety, PTSD, childhood trauma, and bad memories. My junkyard had a dog who was trapped there. Bullets on the outside, predators on the inside. It wasn't safe anywhere. Thank you. All right, so those are a little heavy. So I want to end on a lighter note. Recently, I'm in therapy, of course. Gotta heal that, heart. So something that she reminded me was that, I can't forget. I always think of the trauma always, and I'm always stuck on that, and I think a lot of us get stuck on that. But she told me to remember on Friday, to remember that I still have remnants of the good parts of me as a child. So I'm going to read what I wrote yesterday. So, and then the last one, well, I'll tell you the last one, but yeah. But thank you again so much for being here and for listening to me. Remember, don't forget the person you were before the trauma, before men manipulated the narrative, Don't forget that you were and always have been a good person. Don't forget that your good deeds come from deep within, from the child within. That little girl was good. That little girl had grace. The little girl had the right ideas. The little girl was and always have been brave. Thank you so much. Okay. Now my last poem is called How to Love Me. Be gentle, be kind, be careful. Let me be my loud self. Enjoy my laughter. Love me like you would care for a little bird, a child, a delicate flower. Care for me like placing a flower in water, adding that little flower packet in the water to let me thrive for a few extra days. Love me like you open and care for that new book with a tight binding. Care for it and prevent it from breaking. Allow my pages to flow in the direction I want to go. Take me out, drive me to grab a bite to eat or to run errands. Caress the conversations we have. Talk to me like you care. Listen. Take me someplace amazing to see the sparkle of the dark blue sky while camping out. Love me tenderly. Let me sit in silence listening to the ocean for a little longer than you would like. Give me that moment of peace because you know I need it. Love me sensually. Touch me, caress me, hold me closely and tightly. Let our bodies press together enough that the heat that radiates off our skin warms us up. Thank you.
Yeah, let's keep it going for Julieta. Thank you. Awesome. All right, our second poet is one of Beyond Baroque's very own Genesis Perez. Genesis hails from Oxnard. It's a pleasure to work with them, over 3 years. So I'm sure they'll be kind of selecting from some old poems, but I'm sure there's surprises for us all. Their book is in the bookstore, Flash Photography. So check it out, and as well as some fanzines right across the hall. So let's give a round of applause to Genesis Perez.
I'm going to have to move this. Oh, good Lord. No, it's okay. It's not my fault. I'm so little. Thank you all so much for being here. It's always exciting to get to step on this stage. It's always exciting to get to read to a room of entirely new faces for the most part. But yeah, I work here. I'll be in and out trying to make sure that the bookstore doesn't catch on fire. And also catching some of the amazing acts tonight. Thank you so much, Julieta, for opening up the floor. I'm going in the kind of the opposite direction. I'm starting real confident, feeling real good about myself, and then we're gonna get real vulnerable towards the end. Cool. This first poem needs no introduction because the title is like 4 sentences long. When the guy in the club tells you that your favorite poet is too repetitive, read him this. After Diane DePrima. You think you could love me better? My queer devil angel apartment complex shoulders can carry, sigh, cry, squat, rack a feat of human compassion and compression. My queer devil angel apartment complex shoulders, my heaviest battles have already hospitalized me, baby. I can carry, sigh, cry, squat, rack, watch me turn cardiac into callous, into contract. My heaviest battles have already hospitalized me once. This braggadocious nature is brought to you by our sponsors. Watch me turn cardiac into callous, into contract. Someone tried to kill me on the PCH, but I still got drive. This braggadocious nature is brought to you by my ancestors, a long line of tough-assed women. Do not test them. Someone tried to kill me on the PCH, but I still got drive. I can't deny I am a piece of a bigger picture, a long line of tough-ass women. Do not test me. We've made it to the oral presentation. How clear is your diction through a mouthful of blood? I can't deny I am a part of a bigger picture. Frame it, hang it, put it on the wall. We've made it to the oral presentation. How clear is my diction through a mouthful of blood? This head ain't for budding, it's pretty too. Might as well frame it, hang it, put it on the wall, and why stop there? This head ain't just pretty, it's for budding too. I got a grandma's fight and a grandson's audacity, and why stop there? I'm taking the whole bloodline to the top with me. I got a grandma's fight and a grandson's audacity, a feat of human compassion and compression. Take it all in and give it back tenfold, and you think you could love me better than I love myself? Don't let me get drunk and make boys read poems in the bar. That's how that poem happened. This second poem is part of a series of poems that I'm working on about grief and death, and this is both the most angry and the most political of them. And especially tonight, we're celebrating jazz, we're celebrating songwriting, and jazz is an art form that was born in Black communities, that was pioneered by Black people, that so many people of color have contributed to and connected with. And it's one of many art forms that has been whitewashed and kind of paved over hundreds of times. And right now we're living in a time where there are people who have a vested interest in making sure that people of color do not feel like they can be artists and do not feel like they've contributed anything. And so I've been really angry about that because there's just such an amazing community of artists of color who are constantly creating, who are constantly innovating, and are constantly having their work stolen from them. And so while this poem is very personal, it's about that larger feeling and that larger rage, but it's also about my cousin Scotty. And this poem is first on my list. The first on my list is the spray tan, fake hair, fake hair, who sold my cousin an American dream before he died. Do you know how many Latino men die from cirrhosis of the liver? Do you know how many Latino men deny their blood, betray their last name and their martyr jaw in the name of Americana? Do you know to be Mexican-American is to be told that you are neither until the Americans realize they can make money off of you? Yes, Mr. Billionaire, I'll buy your American flag and your bleach bond sex doll and your lifted truck and your branded Bible. And when I'm done praying to your mogul father, I will drink until I can't feel the ghosts anymore. Do you know how many die in the desert every year? Do you remember their names? Do you know burial without a tombstone? Do you know burial without a prayer? Do you know how many ghosts we have? Oh, I want to choke you with unprayed contrition. Oh, I want to choke you with rusted barbed wire. Oh, I want to choke you with the bottle that killed my cousin. Do you know how you incited violence at my dinner table? Do you know how you hung over every meal like a ghost? Do you know I want to hold your name like a trachea in my teeth? I miss you, Scotty. This last one, this is what a lot of people call new shit. Thank you. I read this for some friends back in Oxnard. Shout out to the 805. And I did it with a sung introduction, which I've never really done before. And they were like, that actually sounded okay. And I was like, cool, let me pull up and do that at work. And if I sound good, I sound good. And if I don't, I don't. But the sung introduction for this comes from the song That Old Black Magic, which has been re-recorded thousands of times by so many talented artists. And I was first introduced to this song through the play Bus Stop. And in the filmed version, it's actually Marilyn Monroe who sings this. So, you know, no pressure. That old black magic's got me in its spell. That old black magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers up and down my spine. The same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. The same old feeling that I feel inside. And when that elevator starts its ride, up and down I go, round and round I go, like a leaf that's caught in the tide. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name and I'm aflame. This poem is like fingernails in flesh, indentations. I cling to you. Is there something I could do about you wanting me or me wanting you, like alcohol or nicotine? I like your vices tonight, but I will like them more tomorrow. This may be my weakness, but overcoming my weaknesses has never been hard for me. See, under my softness is muscle and metal, rage and spite, because I live to live and live, overwhelmed with joy and violence that gnaws at my heart. My queerness is unwieldy, is erotic, is tinted with iridescent nausea, raging against all the things that scream your name into the wicked night. Now please don't doubt my juvenile affections for you. It's all they are. All small things that add up to nothings, and soon they will be dust once more. And I can look at you, elated to be free from this love. Can we call it love for you? I'll call it anything, just give it a name. Satiate my need to be known hundreds of times over, and I promise I'll stop dreaming of your kiss. Even your eyes will fade from my memory. Name this feeling in my chest and free me, or risk trapping me here forever. Unless that's what you want. I know you could be cruel. Grotesque creatures hide behind kind faces with kinder eyes to hurt me. But hurt me deliciously if you must. Take this piece of my heart and a baby tooth as a souvenir. Or name this throbbing in my chest and free me. Alice fell through the looking glass like I've fallen through your eyes. Scar me, but scar me heavenly. If you're going to shatter my heart, keep me for yourself, or kill the thing within me that loves you. Because if it's not love, baby, it's torture. And I don't know the difference. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll be running in and out, doing bookstore stuff, coming in here, checking out everybody. Thank you so much, Yvonne. Thank you so much, Raul. Thank you, all of our readers, all of our performers, and of course, Eric in the booth, who's making sure that we all sound and look so lovely up here tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you all.
Awesome. All right. Are you all ready for some music? Awesome. Language is music too. But without further ado, let's welcome our first band of the evening, the Matthew Perez Trio. All right.
You guys can watch me set up. That's you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate everybody for coming out. Appreciate all the poets, all the love in the house. Truly feel it. Thank you. Gonna meet these cries, fill your cups, shed those tears, have no fears. Gonna meet these cries, fill their cups, shed those tears. Have no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear. My love has grown so strong for you, my Aquarius sun. The gods want you, so gonna meet these cries, fill their cups, shed those tears. No fear, these cries, fill their cups, shed those tears. Have no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear. Hey! Gonna meet these cries. Thank you. Gonna be welcoming Cesar Hernandez on trumpet. You know what it is. You know what it is. Stop playing like you don't know, you know. say I'm okay. Feeling growing pain, yet I stand stronger. How much longer till God tells me that you're okay? It's been so long since I last saw your face. Memories fade and stay, yet I stand taller. All the wiser, you'll flourish on your merry You a genius. You a fool for this one. I want you guys to think about that last one while I tune, okay? The wine and lemon haze, live your lavish funky ways. Do you boo? It's the final days, and I I come over and give you all I have, or is it too late? It's too late. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, it's too late. When the glaciers take to sea, earth is all that's left of me. The love I gave was what I seeked. I hope I moved you and grooved you around the floor before it's too late. It's too late, it's too late. No more arts, no more games. Take the lead, take the reins, give it back. It's too late. Thank you. cross paths somehow, but I feel the air change when I check if you're okay. And the devil can't win today, so I say, what's hurting you, brother? What's hurting you inside? What's hurting you, brother? I know it's hard to hide. A man's mission is to love. Open thy heart and eyes to the sky above. But the president made the stakes too high. Where will your family go? Or is he sending you to war for reasons? Oh no. Oh, this pain in your heart, you can let it go. If you know to. What's hurting you, brother? What's hurting you inside? What's hurting you, brother? I know it's hard to hide. That's a short one. A little shorty. A little short guy. Just gonna take a second to thank all the poets for being here. Thank you for Raul Garcia. Thank you for Yvonne. Thank you to everybody whose presence is really felt for all of us. Raul, where you at? Right here. This is our first bill that we got to share together, and I'm very much so appreciative of it. Back in 2021, we just happened to be at the same venue at the same time, and lo and behold, what a friendship unfolds, you know? So years later, here we are, and appreciate you. Hey, you a genius! Hey, Raul, you a genius for that one, homie! So, this next song is dedicated to the basis of friendship, how far it can take you. This song was originally supposed to be more of romantic love, but then the more I sat with it, I was like, nah, this is for the homies. Never thought I'd see a day like this. Every breath feels like the hug and kiss, and it's all because you love your love that gets me by. Yes, it's true, it's been a couple years to fight against the fire and the fears. All I wanted was love, your love that gets me high. Oh, why? Some say that our heads are in the clouds, yet we've woven sunsets that make lovers proud. Yes, it's true, there still is love to find. Yes, it's true, I would have lost my mind if it wasn't for your love. Your love. Your love that gets me by. High, oh, your love that gets to shine. It shines, signs from the sky. It's been so long. Hope you're living well these days. Don't have much, but will you stay? 'Cause my heart's sunk low all the way below, but I'm not afraid. It's strange because I'm poor. Left my bootstraps loose today. Don't have much, but will you stay? Yeah, I'm the host with the most, let's share a toast and dance away. 'Cause it's free to love, tell the tales and stories of what we're made of. The kings and queens told me that we're from up above, or we could just fall asleep. Life is so deranged. Fires take foothills again. Uncle Sam wants all my friends. Yeah, my heart's sunk low all the way below, but I'm not afraid, because it's free to love. Tell the tales and stories of what we're made of. Kings and queens told me that we're from up above, or we could just fall asleep. Fuck ice. 1, 2, 3, ah! Thank you. I love you. Nico Figueroa Reyes on drums. Figueroa. Peter Ragney on bass. Peter Ragney on bass. Cesar fucking Hernandez on trumpet. My name is Matthew Perez. Thank you so much. You a fool for this one.
Matthew Perez Trio, everybody! All right, y'all. I think some of you need to stretch your legs, take a bathroom break. So let's be back here at 8:45, the latest, all right? Yeah, so it will be the last call for drinks and everything, so, load up. But yeah, see you soon.
I want to. We heard somebody kick the door down. We're like, oh, God. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. Woo, woo. Woo. On your way back, be safe, drive safe, get sober up here, no problem. But yeah, awesome. Thank you all for sticking around. We have two more poets in the lineup and a band closing us out. Within the first two songs, we'll take out the drinks. So last call for drinks if you haven't had one or would like one last one, okay? And if you have had one, we are encouraging donations. So either cash or Venmo, anything goes a long way because this keeps the space open and we can all have fun and enjoy the music from local artists. We have very local bands, and as you all can see from the dudes that just played, Matthew Perez and band, they were fucking awesome. And we gotta support that talent. So yeah, they were fucking awesome. So all right, so we're gonna keep it going. It's already lit. So the next poet that I want to bring to the stage, also a new voice here in the Wanda Coleman Theater, and that's Diosy Reyes, hailing from the 818. All right. Woo!
Hi, y'all. I wasn't ready. I think the next one was actually Anahi. It's okay? All right, I got you. Period. Okay. Hi, everyone. I am Diosy Reyes. I'm from the Northeast San Fernando Valley. And I'm really happy to be here. I turned 32 yesterday. I got myself all decked out today just for you. But shout out Chicas Braids. Yes, my friend here, Anahi, also got her hair done by them. If you guys love the braids, follow them on Instagram. But you guys, I'm a poet. What? I'm very new to poetry, spoken word, but it's something that I'm very passionate about. I've always gone to open mics and listened, but now I'm on the other side and I'm here looking at all of you guys' beautiful faces, and it's a lot of new people that I haven't met, but it's beautiful, right? It's like such a crazy, vulnerable experience. These poems that I'm gonna read tonight, they are new poems of mine. I have been writing poetry my whole life and just started sharing it. But I was sharing stuff that I had written in the past. And recently, I just started writing again because I've just been so inspired. And this one is about an organization in the San Fernando Valley. It's was founded in the same community I'm from. I'm from a community called Pacoima. I'm so glad you guys know Pacoima because a lot of people don't know Pacoima, and you know, I always get a lot of mixed feelings about Pacoima, but it's a beautiful place with beautiful people that are very hardworking, right? And this organization has done so much for the youth in our community, and I'm just so inspired. I'm a founder of an organization myself. We're a grassroots initiative in the Northeast called Voces Unidas in Pacoima, and we have radio shows, we do events. So they really, really have inspired me, and so this is called The Pathways We Inherit, and it's about the Great Juaniters. In Pacoima, donde el sol doesn't just rise, it hits you. Heat bouncing off the concrete, reminding us where we come from, testing if we'll fold or stand taller. But we just glow harder. Pacoima heat, Fillmore Street. The rhythm has always been there. Eat, sleep, train. Dance sun up to sundown. That was discipline. That was joy. That was survival. Turning struggle into art. Nothing great comes sin sacrificio. We learned that from our madres. Bendición de madre. Stretching pennies, holding the line, resilience cooked into every plate. And our padres too. Honor in their hustle, calloused hands, lessons passed down in silence. And for those of us who death visited early, their blueprint stayed. The Great Juaniters proved it takes a village to build, and even more grit to sustain a community. They made culture the center so we could be centered. This is generational wealth. Not cash flow, but orgullo. Not numbers in a bank, but affirmations in a barrio. Breakthroughs shouted on stage. Murals carrying our stories. Kids seeing themselves reflected as more than a struggle. They taught us potential isn't something you chase. It's something you claim. It's in your blood, on your block, in your people holding you up when the world tries to hold you down. So aquí estamos, younger, sí, but raised on the same streets, in the same hood heat, the same lessons. As we see it now, the pathway that was carved in sweat and grit, showing us how to move beyond survival, how to move higher, our inheritance, the danza, the sacrifice, the blueprint of struggle turned into vision. That's why a kid from the hood can grow into vision, beyond the block, and still come back and pour into it. Think global, act local. Think sacrifice, act love. What they planted, we will water. What they dreamed, we will carry. This is Pacoima. This is El Valle de San Fernando. This is potential. This is Pueblo. This is us, together, always together. If you guys haven't noticed, I love my community. I love where I come from. It really has shaped me into the person that I am, and I really wouldn't be here without them. So it's such a beautiful, beautiful relationship I have with my community, and the Great Juaniters really have helped me, you know, step into myself and find my voice. So shout out to the Great Juaniters. This next one is called La Generación de Mujeres. And just so you guys know, I have 3 poems, and this is my second one. So La Generación de Mujeres is inspired by all the beautiful women I have around me. I grew up, I'm an older sister. My mom worked a lot, and I had younger siblings to take care of, and I always longed for, that relationship with women. And I have a lot of beautiful women in my life today, and one of those women is my daughter. And so just thinking about the relationship I have with women and my mom, and this poem came about, and it's called La Generación de Mujeres. I remember the corner by Osborne Street, Laurel Canyon creeping slow, getting ready to exit the bus stop by Target. El Tigre used to be there. I'd peek in on the way to school, thinking maybe I'd bring my kids here one day. Mama moved like she had rivers running through her arms, cooking, cleaning, folding life into order while the barrio hummed around her. Her laughter could stretch further than the asphalt. Her hands could hold a whole block. She carried everything: pain, joy, sacrifice, and somehow made it feel light. But Mama, life made her bitter. I didn't see it as a kid. I just felt the snap of her voice, the edges of small mistakes, the weight of exhaustion, the quiet, why me? As I grew, I saw it more and more. I understood the choices she was forced to make, the corners she had to cut, the battles she fought silently. Now it's me, and I feel it, the same bitterness. Why us? Why here? I worked so hard not to be here, to rise beyond the blocks that raised me. But growing through it means reaching for more while I carry her. Her anger, her dreams, her fire. I had the privilege to be aware, to see things clearly, to understand it, to fight the urge to hate everything. I learned to love it instead, the struggle, the fight, the beautiful grit of it all. I drive past those streets now, mi hija in the passenger seat, her small hands gripping the edge of the seat like she's holding on to history. She doesn't know it yet, but she is a part of it, walking in the rhythm that Mama and I built for her. Generations pulse here, madres who bend but don't break, who plant seeds in concrete cracks, who turn survival into song. The burden is heavy, yes, but it is beautiful too. The fire that makes us bloom, the grit that makes us fierce. We are one story, la mujer that I am, la mujer I'm raising. We are one story, la mujer before me, la mujer I am, and la mujer that I'm raising. Different faces, same fire. We carry life forward, teach it to dance, teach it to fight, teach it to love. The streets are small, the city is big, but our dreams, they don't fit on any map. They live in laughter on sidewalks, murals on walls, in a madre's gaze, and a daughter's curiosity. We are inheritance, we are resilience. We are the line of mujeres who learn to glow while carrying the sun. Okay. Thank you, guys. That one was so special to me, and I was a little emotional while reading it, so I read it a little wrong, but it's okay. Thank you, guys. This last one is called Lágrimas de Miel, and I wrote it, I fell in love recently, guys, and and it's such a beautiful experience to fall in love and to be in love, and love is just amazing, but it's so hard, and there's so much of yourself that you have to face when you fall in love, and especially when you fall in love with the person that you feel like is your forever, right? And so I really wrote this for my partner, Daniel, over there. And it's just about that struggle when you want to lean into the love that you have, right? So it's called Lágrimas de Miel. Estamos goteando los dos, tears like honey, tan dulces, tan pesados, corriendo en silencio sobre todo lo que no nos dijimos. We're a sticky mess, pegados por el dolor, por el deseo, por todo lo que aún no sabemos sanar. Pero aquí estamos, still holding on. Nos gusta el sabor de lo complicado. We lick the wounds, beso tras beso, como si el amor pudiera curar lo que el pasado ha dejado abierto. Honey doesn't lie, it clings, se queda, y nosotros también. Estamos aprendiendo a no huir, a quedarnos, even when it burns, even when it's too sweet. Corazones de oro, tarnished, pero brillando igual. Miel sagrada, medicine made of us. De lo bueno, de lo roto y de lo que aún está por nacer. Lágrimas de miel que no limpian, pero sanan, que no borran, pero unen. Así que sigue llorando, sigue sintiendo y déjalo correr. Porque aunque duela, aunque pegue, estamos aquí, juntos, pegados, curándonos gota tras gota. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Raul. I met Raul and at another open mic. I didn't perform there, my boyfriend did. And I was so lucky to be invited into this space with so many of my friends that are here, so many people from my own community that are here. And it was just, this is my first actual open mic. I've practiced before, but with my friends and community and my own spaces. And this is my first time stepping out into a space that is not in my community. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to do this and for allowing me to be here with you. Thank you.
Feliz cumple, Diosy. That's beautiful. Thank you for the poems to the great one-eaters and, for keeping the spirit of Pacoima alive. Long live the 818. Yeah. From the valley to Venice. And our next poet is also rooted in the 818 from Nayarit. But this is another poet that I met through open mics. Shout out to Tia Chuchas. Yeah, Tia Chuchas is a sister organization with Luis Rodriguez. We're actually going to have Luis performing here for a tribute to another poet, an abolitionist, a formerly incarcerated poet, but who was not bounded by any of that. But that was Raul R. Salinas. He was Chicano and a Native American poet. I forget exactly where what his peoples were, but I think it is the current territory of Texas. But he will be here October 4th, and we will be having a jazz documentary split screen of Raul Salinas. So it's called Un Trip Through the Mind Jail. So come check it out. But for our last poet, we're gonna have Anahi Samaniego. And we got to collaborate on this beautiful zine that we put together. And we have, this is Paloma Press, actually. And the zine that we put together was Earth Womb Mother, which is Tierra Matriz Madre. And there's copies available in English and Spanish in the bookstore. So check it out. And these were printed in Venice, California. So, all right, let's give a warm welcome to Anahi Samaniego.
Hello. Hi. Oh, it's bright.
Thank you. Yes, I don't like bright lights. Hello, how are you? How's everybody? Um, my name is Anahi Samaniego, and thank you so much for everybody that's here that took their time to drive all the way here. Today traffic was horrible. And I'm glad to see all the faces that I already know, new faces, and I think genuinely that things happen always for a reason, and that if you're here, it's because the universe, whatever you want to call it, decided you to be here. And thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Mavi. Thank you, Paloma Perez, for making this possible. I didn't even know where it was a sign. It took me a lot of practice to pronounce it right, because I was like, zine? Because, it's spelled like, in my brain it makes sense, right? Zine. But thank you, Diosy. Thank you, Genesis. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Julia, Genesis, Diosy, and Raul, of course. And Raul, Matthew, all you guys were amazing. Matthew, of course. And I would like to start reading poems from the sign, and if you like it, please buy it. And also, it has really cool drawings made by hand, by Moa. And I hope you like it, because it's truly pretty, abstract, and cool. So the first poem, I would like to read it in Spanish. And yeah, let me start. It's called Tierra, Matriz, Madre. Bueno, actually, that's the name of the scene. The name of the poem, it's El ombligo de tu hermano. And this poem, I will start right now. Sorry, I'm getting nervous. Thank you. El ombligo de tu hermano. Cuando olvides quién eres, cuando no sepas a dónde vas, regresa a donde el ombligo de tu hermano está sembrado. Tierra, matriz, madre. Tus lágrimas al mojar la tierra harán vida nueva. Florecen flores. Regocíjate ante su perfecta belleza, geometría sagrada que te recuerda que no eres casualidad, sino un plan creado por los mismos astros. Con dignidad camina sobre la tierra, matriz, madre. Acaríciala con las plantas de tus pies. Es más sabia que ChatGPT o cualquier AI. Ella te guiará y dará calma. Calma a ese potro indomable que yace en las praderas de tu corazón. Tum, 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 tum. ¿Lo escuchas? Thank you. Thanks. That's the first poem. And the second one, I would like to read it in English, which I never done before. I've done translations of my poems before, and I usually do it by myself, but this time, Ivan and I were collaborating with each other, and just like, I will translate, and he will go over it, and this one in particular, we were like back and forth with it, which was amazing. It was such a stimulating and beautiful experience. And it's called Ne Iyari, which means my heart, and Wirrárica, which is one of the indigenous languages of my home state in Nayarit, Mexico. Thank you. And it says, I would love to suck on your areolas, feel them harden on my tongue, while I slide down my fingertips on the tender skin between your legs, faithfully follow each mole like a map, leaving traces of wet kisses as my footprints, afraid of getting lost in your skin that I once observed from the distant proximity of platonic love, going down your majestic breast like the Nayarit hills. I would come to rest in the bay of your abdomen, take my time there, admiring the sweet sunset, lay down my cheek on the warmth of your womb. What would I give to see you ethereal? What would I give to see you happy? To feel the pleasure sprout from the pores of your face in utter ecstasy. You give me playful smiles while I bite your neck. I'll come back to your brown eyes, dark as the coffee I relish every morning, impregnating your flavors and fragrance in my memory. Memories that will storm my prayers while I'm on my knees in front of the altar. I am here to satisfy you. I am here to serve you. Because I was yours before being born. You are more than a heartbeat. You are my heart-made woman. Thank you. Sorry. Can I do 2 more little short poems? Yes? Is there time? Thank you. Can you lower the light a little bit? Sorry, it's just like, yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna switch again to Spanish. I know you all like Spanish version, so. Love it. Thank you. And this one's new, actually. I never read it before. Indeed. And it's called Amar. No quiero ser amada. Entre ama hay un paréntesis, doble R, A, cierro paréntesis, da, amarrada, para like amada, you know, word game. No quiero ser amada. Poseer no me sienta bien. Soy pájaro. ¿Por qué quiero ser jaula? Vamos al mar, soltar, bailar, aprender a amar como amo a las olas del mar. No importa la tempestad, la marea e inmensidad. Como al mar quiero amarte, arroparme dentro tus aguas, dentro, fuera, lejos, cerca. Nunca mío, nunca mía. Mía es la marecía. En mi rostro la brisa, los sonidos de las gaviotas, el danzar de las olas, el sol besando mi frente, sabor a sal en mis labios. No puedo poseer al mar, desdibujarle y meterle mi equipaje. Quienes se han atrevido por su imprudencia han perecido. No puedo solo amar tus calmas orillas sin reconocer las extrañas criaturas que yacen en tus profundidades, manteniendo el perfecto equilibrio que te hacen ser tú, mar. Thank you. Thank you. And the last one, I'll read it in English. And it's called Monarch Butterflies. Just a quick anecdote. This poem I wrote it months ago. And when I decided what image to choose for this specific poem, I had something in mind, which was a photograph of one of my friends from Mexico. Her name is Arlene Medrano. And she has this really cool picture in her IG of she's like in the Michoacan forest, and there's a bunch of monarch butterflies. If you guys are familiar with that, like they migrate from Canada to Michoacan. And so she had a butterfly in her face. It was a really cool picture, and I was like, okay, I need to draw that. And I drew it, and days after, I found out through Instagram that she's actually on her way to Gaza and the flotilla. And free Palestine. And fuck ICE too. Thank you. Monarch butterflies. Like the monarch butterflies, we migrate, transgressing borders and walls imposed by the colonizer man, demonstrating that migration is not a crime, but a natural cycle. With the trials of the journey, the resistance in community, and the desire to live coexist. According to the Otomis, monarch butterflies are the soul of our ancestors. They find refuge in the Michoacan forest. Like the monarch butterflies, we migrate, and like them, we will stay here, because it's our right to exist. Thank you.
Beautiful. Round of applause to all our poets that came this evening. Not to be biased, but the zine is beautiful, the design is beautiful. The fact that there's a flotilla going to Gaza from Mexico, that's fucking awesome. And, all of the best of luck to your amiga. What's her name? Arlene Medrano. Bless your soul, And yeah, always, 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 viva Palestina, y Palestina está en nuestros corazones. Yeah, thank you all. So to close the night, we will have the last band perform, and that is Raul Garcia and the Loved Ones. Yeah, let's give it up for them. I met Raul a few years ago, and it's just beautiful to have him in the space. He's a great friend, and I'm sure that we'll be treated with, a set of new songs. We have Raul's vinyl out in the lobby, so if you want to get, his latest LP, please buy it from him directly. So you'll be supporting an amazing artist. But let's give it up to Raul Garcia and the Loved Ones.
I pledge allegiance to Nico. Thanks so much for being out here, everybody. It's a pleasure to share the night with you guys. Diosy, happy belated birthday. And yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. Thanks, Yvonne, for hosting this. Thanks, Beyond Baroque. Thanks, Eric, for running sound. You've been incredible. And All right, we're gonna start it up. Everybody good? Chill? All right. Gonna bite my tongue and mind my own life. Don't know what to say, so I won't say it. I'm gonna bite my tongue. You can find your way. I'm here. You're there. Gonna bite my tongue. You can find your way. Thanks, everybody. As Yvonne said, I got records for sale. That was the first song off of this record, so. And we're gonna do another one. It's called Whisper. Just gonna tune real quick. And yeah, how's everybody feeling tonight? Me too, me too. All right, this one's called Whisper. So I said, I'm always here for you, as she led me to her granite tomb. We bled tears of her son's demise as she led the lovelorn whisper cries. Then I whispered to myself, what have I come here to find? Is she real or am I blind? Oh no, no. So I said we'd always find a way, but she still intended no reply. And I'm tired and need an answer now, but she cries and doesn't speak a sound. Then I whispered to myself,
hard to find. Is she real or am I blind? Oh no, no. But I cry, I'm the only person here beside me. And I cry, but she just keeps staring right back at me. And I cry, well,
Thank you so much. We're going to move on to play a couple songs off the new record. It's called And the Loved Ones. The loved ones are all here, including Hunter in the house. Shout out, Hunter. This next one's called La Luz, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
acuérdate bien lo que se dice, no se te olviden palabras abiertas. Eres la luz en lo profundo, pongo muy claro chaqueta de cuero y voy, no sé muy bien, arriba no sé muy bien, por qué se me fue. Rompe tu sol, parte la nube, despierta la luna con ojos de fierro y ve a tu lado. Eres la luz, rompe tu sol. Acuérdate bien, eres la luz, rompe tu sol. No sé muy bien, arriba no sé muy bien, arriba no sé muy bien, arriba lo sé muy bien, porque se me fue. Es triste, alma libre, acuérdate del camino. En tristeza yo canto, los dos no olvidaremos nuestros llantos. Hay que echarle ganas hoy, amor. Va a salir mi sonrisa, está bien si tarda en que salga. Ya juntamos dolores, los dos no olvidaremos nuestros llantos. Hay que echarle ganas hoy, amor. Quiero que salga mi sonrisa otra vez. Bien, hacer un esfuerzo me llena de alegría. Ya juntamos dolores, los dos no olvidaremos nuestros llantos. Hay que echarle ganas hoy, amor. Y es fácil olvidarse lo bueno de la vida cuando hay un día pesado. Quiero que salga tu sonrisa otra vez. Thank you so much. I'd like to introduce the band. Please give it up for Matthew Perez on the guitar. Amazing set. Fucking one of my favorite songwriters that I know and I love. Brett Rojas on the drums. Josh Solomon on the motherfucking bass. Cesar Hernandez on the trumpet. Sam Ramirez on the keyboards. Sam produced and mixed the whole record that's out, the And the Loved Ones record, so every good thing about that record, it sounds good because of Sam. Every good idea came from this guy, so give it up. Jeremy Kern on the sax. And this next song is gonna feature B. Rojas on the trombone. So it's called Lines. Lines are fading and the time goes on. Looking closer, all I see is one. Peace of mind is hard to find. Ready for today. Peace of mind is hard to find. Ready for today. Looking at the tree, the past is all I see. My mind is looking for a trace. Leaving this behind, craving peace of mind. I'll be ready for today. Peace of mind is hard to find. Ready for today. Peace of mind is hard to find. Ready for today. feel wind and sun. Letting go, it must be done. Peace of mind is hard to find. Ready for today. Peace of mind is hard to find. Ready for today. Thank you, B. All right, this next one was written by Cesar Hernandez. It's one of my favorite songs ever, and I love to play it, and I love to hear him play it. And I'm so honored to be playing it tonight. So, it's called Cielo Rojo. It's Nico's shit and my shit and our shit. And dear to, nowhere near to my friends, all the good might just leave with the sun in the sky when it goes west with the light. Is there any time for me to make up and go all in? What's broken to pieces deserves no more heartaches. When someone reappears, they are new. Forget the old memories and enjoy the few people who've been there for you through and through. Do-do-do. Pasaron los años sin vernos tú y yo. No pensaba que íbamos a decir adiós tan pronto otra vez. Everybody for coming out. We got 2 more songs, and it's such an honor to be here tonight with you guys. And
one's called Alone. And it goes like this.
I'm alone, longer than I've been before. But I know things will be alright. I've been through it, out the other side. Can't remember why my eyes are wide. That's included. Keep the oversized, face your worries, think outside the lines. Don't think twice, you know it's right. Don't think twice, you know it's right. Don't extend the shadow that defends. Lay the pipe, consider it a bride.
This is the last song. Thank you guys so much for coming. Need to find a place to hide. They're marching down in a file, looking for a place to meet. They're on their way, happily, an early end. They all agree, believe in me, find an end their misery. Dance and sing, some moving. The ones outside begin to scream. He says to them, make 'em bleed. Dun 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 into me. Believe in me, believe in me, believe in me. He says to them, believe in me, believe in me, believe in me. Thanks so much again, everybody. Have a safe night. Everybody, safe travels back home. Thanks for joining us. Can I get one picture with the band? Anybody that has an iPhone? Hey, just one picture.
Spacing's kind of. All right, ready?